Hibbert goes right at it. It counts for the foul. How easy is that? So difficult to defend when he's in that close. Hibbert able to get to it and scores. What a play by Roy Hibbert.
But we're here. People are counting us out. We're not going anywhere.
Georgetown University's basketball program is synonymous with producing quality NBA big men, from Patrick Ewing to Alonzo Mourning to Dikembe Mutombo. And then there was Roy Hibbert.
All right, clear up the urban legend. How bad was Roy when he got to Georgetown?
You know, there's a lot of truth in many urban legends.
Well, I remember his freshman year, everybody was like, man, these kids is not giving us what we want. And people was like, I know Patrick and Alonzo was teasing me. They say, I see why they gave him number 55.
You know, people were doubting me to begin with. They said there's the Mount Rushmore of big men at Georgetown, and then there's me.
You know, he walked in the door, and my dad quickly gave him the nickname Big Stiff.
Big John used to joke. I mean, I knew he was serious at the time, but he said, you're going to be the tallest mailman ever. I respect people who have 9 to 5s, but I'm not built for that.
Hibbert had to literally start with step one after committing to Georgetown.
You have this big game plan, practice plan, workout plan. And so we start, let's go on the block and we're working on these moves and okay, let's pare it back a little bit. Okay, so now let's just stay on this, on left block. Let's work on your right hand moves going to the middle. Okay, let's pare that back a little bit. Let's see the miking. Okay, let's pare that back a little bit. You know, Roy, let me see you dribble down to the other end of the court and back.
I was a kid where you got on the court and you just ran. And I'd never been on a treadmill before. And I started running, I'm like, what's going on here? So I looked like a fool that day. But yeah, he did show me how to run on a treadmill, but not how to actually run.
But the former Big Stiff has gotten loose.
He got away from George, took it in, and Hibbert recycled the shot. Oh, with the layup. And Hibbert with a spectacular play.
Just 5 years after being an afterthought in the 2008 draft, Hibbert has gone from ugly duckling to swan, becoming an all-star center and the linchpin of a Pacers team that's becoming a force in the East.
I'm always humble, always thinking about what I could do more. You know, I write little post-it stickers on my mirror when I wake up, you know, just looking about stay hungry, I could do anything. Just little reminders, probably just post it all over my mirror, and just to keep that drive going.
There has been no magic involved in Hibbert's improvement. Just as at Georgetown, he's gotten better in Indiana, step by painstaking step.
But a lot of times, kids don't accept that they have work to do. He accepted, hey, I'm not that good right now. One day I'm going to be.
And Hibbert got help along the way.
Dikembe would come by, you know, and work, and he played a couple games to pick up, and you know, he's such a character himself, and you know, he makes everybody know who he is when he's in the room. But you know, he used to block my shot all the time, and I'm like, how am I gonna get this shot over this tall guy? So
when I got the opportunity to work around with Roy in the summer, that's all I could show to him. The ability to shut down the man on the block. It doesn't matter of his sizes.
You know, I total respect for those guys, and obviously Alonzo probably doesn't want me to hit my hooks and use those techniques right now.
At Indy, Hibbert also got a helping hand from a much shorter person. A young Frank Vogel, now the Pacers head coach, helped Hibbert learn the art of defending without fouling.
He was an assistant coach at the time, and he said, hey, big guy, we got to keep you on the court. We did those drills. I wanted to leave sometimes, and I was getting really frustrated, but Coach Frank worked with me all the time. Sometimes we'd be in the gym for a long time, and you know, he was one of the guys that really supported me and had my back.
It really did take a village to get the best out of Roy Hibbert. Add in his off-season MMA training, and Hibbert now has the stamina and game to stay on the floor when his team needs him most. And he now has a chance to continue the Hilltop legacy.
Well, I don't think he's reached his ceiling yet. I mean, it's limitless because just what God has blessed him with, his size, his aptitude, his caring. I mean, he wants to be a good player. He wants to be a good teammate. He's going to put in the work.
This man is just becoming another next Patrick Ewing, next Hakeem Olajuwon, and on the blocking shot, I would say becoming the next Mutombo.
The reason why those guys are there is because they won at the college level and they won at the pro level, and that's fine. They can have them, but when my career is done, I want to have a couple rings, and I'm going to be up there too.